Dickinson College has organized its development operation in two ways. One is there's the frontline fundraising group, and probably the people you're most familiar with. So the people who work in the annual fund, people who do major gifts, people who do planned giving, and then our corporate and foundation relations folks. And in that group, they're the ones who are doing the external relations in terms of going out and talking with alumni, parents, and friends. However, in that same area, we also need the support systems behind their work to make it all possible. So we have people who do gift accounting, who record gifts, people who acknowledge the gifts, people who make data entry changes so that we keep your addresses current. But at the same time, we also need people who do stewardships of gifts. So when somebody makes an endowed gift to the college, there is a regular recognition of that gift and a communication with the donor for those sorts of things. So there's a whole set of people who do the behind-the-scenes work that make it possible for the frontline fundraisers to do their work. In total, we have about 35 staff members, and they're probably broken out evenly between the front line and those folks behind the scenes. So that's how we're organized. The reason that we are called the Development Office rather than talking strictly about a fundraising office is because we do more than just go out and raise money. It's really about managing and building relationships. And so development encompasses the whole process of raising money for the college and then stewarding it and cultivating those folks to continue to support the college. So it's more of a holistic approach to raising money for the college. So that's why we use the term development. Dickinson College is currently in the second year of the public phase of the First in America Fulfilling Our Destiny capital campaign. Colleges get the opportunity probably once every decade to go out and ask their alumni, parents, and friends to step up and make a significant gift in support of the future vision for the college. And so capital campaigns are built on the foundation that there's a vision for the future of the institution, there's a strategic plan on how we're going to get there, and that there is a need for resources to support that plan. At Dickinson College, there are 4 key initiatives that we're currently involved in, and that is we need to grow the annual fund, and the goal in the campaign is $28 million. We need to increase scholarship support, and in the context of the campaign, we've got a goal of $46 million. We need to grow the faculty by 10 positions, or I should say 20 positions, in order to really do what we need to do academically. And then lastly, we need to support a state-of-the-art science facility that is currently being erected right now and is under construction. It's going to be an amazing facility, but that was a $30 million goal. What I can report today is that we have already achieved $105 million of the $150 million goal, and that we are halfway towards the totals on all of those objectives, and we've actually nearly funded fully the science building initiative. So we're very excited about that. And at the same time, the college has raised the level of support by many over the course of this campaign and have received in excess of 16 gifts of $1 million or more. So that is just amazing progress. Prior to 1999, the college had only received one other gift of $1 million or more. So we've seen a dramatic change in support for the institution, and that's really critical to our long-term success. Excellence costs money, and in order to do the things we want to do for this institution, we need to find a way to find that extra private support. And so far, every indication is that our alumni, parents, and friends are responding tremendously well to this capital campaign. One of the things that can get lost in a capital campaign is this whole idea around big gifts, and that those are the only ones that you hear people talking about. I would suggest that even more important is the collective energy of thousands of people getting around something they really care about and something they believe in the future of and making a gift to it. This past year we had 8,000 gifts to the institution, many of which came from our alumni. And even at $25, $50, and $100 increments, those are the kinds of gifts that with their collective involvement and their belief in the future of the institution, that's really going to make a difference. Not only to the benefit of the students and faculty, but is the energy that's created around people believing in something and caring about something together. And that is the secondary value, or even the most important value to what you can get from a collective group of small gifts. And let's not lose sight of the fact that over the course of the campaign, that gifts of less than $100 will raise over $1 million for this campaign. So if you put that $1 million on the table, that's a lot of money. And it's really important that people come forward with their $25, $50, and $100, because that will make a difference to the future of the institution. And the more people care about the place, the better we'll be in the short term and the long term. So every gift makes a difference. Volunteers can help in 3 ways. First of all, they need to make their own gift. To be an advocate, to encourage others to be involved, you first need to step up and make your own gift. And it should be at the size that makes sense for you and feels like you're making a difference for what you can do for the college. So that's the first step. Second step is to be an advocate for Dickinson College. And that isn't just in the fundraising arena, but for admissions and for other folks that might be interested in hearing about Dickinson College, to be an advocate and talk about the good story that's going on at Dickinson. And then lastly, to help us open doors to your fellow classmates or people that you know who might be interested or who can be helpful to the college. And so those 3 ways: make your gift, be an advocate, and help us open doors when you're called upon. Those are tremendous gifts that you can make outside of just being a real positive volunteer for Dickinson College.